Hi, it's Illuminated Mind. Hey, what is going on? What is this? P. Diddy? All his homes, well, 3 homes, were raided. He's now being investigated for sex trafficking. And here on Fox News, there's video from the Miami airport that TMZ took. It says P. Diddy talked to the customs and he was allowed to leave, apparently, because, he left. At least his jet left. So we don't know if he's actually left, but that's the reporting at now.
And you can see him here, this video from TMZ showing the hip-hop producer pacing outside of a customs office at a Miami airport after the properties were raided. And this was also after he was reportedly stopped and questioned by federal agents moments before. Coming back out here live to the raid that was here in Holmby Hills yesterday, we did see a few people being detained by authorities, reportedly Diddy's 2 sons, who were questioned and released.
So there have been some people suing P. Diddy. Cassie is probably the most famous one. And P. Diddy settled in a day. And then there have been more reports coming out. And now he is investigated for sex trafficking. He is accused that he lured minors. He promised record deals and access to these parties where there are these high-profile celebs. And P. Diddy forced these minors to sign NDAs. And at the parties, these minors, they were drugged, and then there was sex trafficking going on. And it's awful. And just so you know, NDAs, they don't mean nothing if you have conducted in criminal behavior. Just so you know. So many says NDA this, NDA this. It's usually just like this preemptive method to silence people. And unfortunately it works, because these people are usually the victims or workers. They are usually, not in such a great position to start suing or start, I don't know, spilling the beans, and then P. Diddy is like, hey, well, you signed an NDA, so I'm gonna track you as to court. A lot of people are afraid of the court. And P. Diddy is a very powerful man.
Top local story right now in the raid on Sean Diddy Combs' LA residence by federal agents.
Good morning. Quiet right now, but it was a chaotic scene with federal agents rushing into the home here behind me. There were 2 separate raids, one here in this upscale neighborhood, the other in Miami, both connected to a federal sex trafficking investigation. Take a look. Fox 11 was the first to show you the raid here locally, led by Homeland Security, heavily armored federal agents making their way into the home on Mapleton Drive, associated with rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs and his production company Bad Boy Films. Dozens of agents searched the property for hours, leaving with boxes of evidence. A similar scene at the Miami Beach property listed in his name as well. The properties raided in connection to a sex trafficking investigation, although Department of Homeland Security officials haven't named Diddy as the focus. The 54-year-old has been at the center of several sexual assault and sex trafficking allegations in the last year. That's something Variety's executive music editor has been covering extensively. Listen.
Been rumors like this for years, for decades, about this kind of behavior from him.
He has been accused of being behind the murders of Tupac. And there's just a lot of going on. And everybody knows his parties. He used to hold these white parties, and all the celebs were going there. Seems son Combs have been living this Epstein lifestyle. He hosted parties, and all these houses had all these surveillance cams everywhere. It's again good leverage against people that they are not gonna talk about you. It's blackmailing. And it's to prevent that people are not coming after P. Diddy. But yeah, so what is going on? Why the hell Homeland Security made this big raid on all P. Diddy's homes? New York, Miami, Los Angeles. And they made a big raid, and they were like They had their SWAT teams and they had their helicopters. Feds had their guns drawn out. And what is interesting, P. Diddy's children, they are, I believe, in their 20s, they were detained. Like, when you are serving a warrant, you are then being detained. So the feds raided the houses and they had search warrant. And in that process, the people who are in the house at that moment, they are detained. So they can destroy evidence, or I don't know, some cases there may be a shootout. And more likely it's just they are not, you know, fleeing or destroying the evidence. So why the hell Homeland Security let P. Diddy leave the country with his own jet, if the reports are true? Who tipped off P. Diddy? And who the feds served the warrant then? Because P. Diddy's sons, they are also like accused of some drugging minors or something. But P. Diddy is the one people have the most dirt on. Why the hell he was allowed to leave? This is money and power. If this would be a non-famous person, I don't think they would let him leave the country. So who tipped him off and why did they let him leave the country? Antigua, it has extradition treaty with the US, so they can drag his ass back to here. But the problem is he gonna escape to another location? Who knows? Where is he? But most importantly, how the fuck P. Diddy was allowed to leave? Or how he wasn't detained during the search? Where was P. Diddy? Where is she? Where is he now? Like, Homeland Security, FBI, hello? This is a huge fumble. Or fumble if... Were they scared to detain him? What? I mean, if you're gonna do this whole raid operation in all of his homes, Miami, New York, Los Angeles, and you are saying he's accused of sex trafficking. So why he isn't detained? Or were they waiting that P. Diddy leaves the country and now that we can raid when he's not there? How do we know that P. Diddy isn't destroying the evidence right now? Did he took some evidence with his jet? Who knows? I'm just curious what is going on. Like, where is the person? Like, where's the P. Diddy? Like, who is accused of horrible crimes, sex trafficking, and all these massive raids. Homeland Security, their investigation team. Yet, no one can tell where's P. Diddy. What is going on? Anyway, let's see what happens, and thank you for watching. Bye.
It is PD.
As they say, the rain in Spain is mainly on the plains.
Well, I pop a freaks all the honeys. Dummies, playboy bunnies, those wanting money. We're secure.
We just uncovered a plot to overthrow the government of Tunisia. And our sources tell us it's all going down tonight.
The Princess of Tunisia's 21st birthday.
Exactly. The king's throwing a huge party. He asked us to invite you. Look after the princess.
It's under control. I'll talk to you later. got some visitors, dog. Let's get up on out of here. What makes who? They ain't what makes do. Got a lot of girls that'll love to replace you. Tell it to your face, behind your back. Niggas talk shit, we never mind that. Funny, never find that. Puff a down stack, right hot shit. Make a nigga say rewind that. Niggas know we go against the Harlem Gigolo.
This bad boy for life.